Hi. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Nick.
He's going to use a cheat sheet because he doesn't know his points accurately.
I do know my points. I just wanted to write down some bullet points to make sure that I don't miss anything.
Right, because I'm going to miss a lot. But that's okay because I'm speaking from the heart.
So what we're going to talk to you guys about are the pros and cons of fasted cardio.
Mm-hmm. And because as we all know, or should know, I walk every morning. But I like to get a lot of steps.
No, really, every morning.
Basically every morning, 5+ days a week, on an empty stomach, fasted cardio, hence. And I do intermittent fasting a little bit, not crazy, but at least 12 hours. 12 to like 15 hours-ish, so whatever. I like it. But this guy, proceed.
I'm not against fasted cardio. I just, from a bodybuilding and a physique building standpoint, I advise against it for a lot of reasons that we will be going over in this video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I am aware of those reasons and I do go with that, but internally it is fabulous for you. Do you want to go with your bullet points first?
Sure.
Oh my God! What the heck?
They're just little tiny things that keep me on.
Little tiny things? Do you see that novel he just wrote?
I'll barely glance at it. It's just to keep me on track. Okay. So the whole idea between why fasted cardio is perceived to be more of a fat loss tool is because, yes, while you're sleeping, you're technically fasting and your body doesn't really have any glycogen in its glycogen stores by the time you wake up. So that is hypothesized that your body will turn to its fat stores for energy. Mm-hmm. But the thing is there's probably going to be a very high probability that your body's going to go after your lean muscle tissue as well. And the only reason being is because your body's main function is not for you to look good. Your body's main function is not for you to be ripped, be shredded. Your body's main function is for you to live. It wants to survive. Mm-hmm. So how it does that is it cuts down calorie expenditure to meet your intake. So if you're on a fasted state, you have to remember that muscle burns calories. Mm-hmm. So for every pound of muscle you have on, you're burning probably 50 calories extra per pound of muscle. So you have that extra calorie expenditure without any intake coming in, and you're trying to perform in a fasted state. So your body is going to tap into some lean muscle mass tissue to help it supply itself. Not saying it's going to completely tear down your muscle, but the probability of it doing so is a lot higher than if you had glycogen in your system while doing that. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to do them all?
No. Sorry, you just saying that. Well, okay, so he basically covered
I figured we
that.
go like bullet point, bullet point, bullet point.
Okay, that was the longest bullet point ever. But anyway, yes, I completely agree with that. If you have goals to be gaining any type of muscle mass or if your main thing is to be preserving as much muscle mass as you can during a cutting phase, yeah, you might want to tone down your fasted cardio or supplement well with things if you believe in that way, with supplementing with like BCAAs or what have you. However, internally, if you are not focused just on your aesthetic and body type goals, fasted cardio is so beneficial in the morning because, one, it is so great for having proper good gut bacteria. And if you think about all these little twists that you're doing in the morning, like you're moving your organs and everything just to have like really good digestion and to wake yourself up and to be just like pure, clean, and good. You know, and it's just like, it's a good, you know what I'm talking about?
I do, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like, it's just one of those things that like, if you're into like, I don't want to say like either like detoxing or cleansing, or if you have these little like rituals of more of a holistic type approach with health, this is something that can be very beneficial to you, and not to mention, which has, sorry, this is a really long bullet point. And one of the main reasons why I do this helps to keep your hunger cues stable. So like it helps with insulin levels, which is a hunger cue because that's from glycogen. So once you run out of glycogen, your insulin, like if that balances out and stuff, and if you're all good with that, it can trigger into your leptin levels. However, which is tougher because that leptin is stores in your fat cells. So then that's generally like that's not gonna happen unless you were like really like in a way. It's all we got. It's all we got. So diving back into your hunger signals and your cues. The hormone that controls these hunger cues is ghrelin. Ghrelin?
Ghrelin. I've heard it called all those
Ghrelin, G-H-R.
Growlin.
See, that's the thing. G-H-R-E-L-I-N. And the way you can remember this is like hunger cues, ghrelin. Okay, so when you're hungry, your stomach growls, so it's like grrr. So this all just helps. So when you are in a fasted state and you're doing little bit of cardio, stay walking. Now, I'm not doing sprints. I'm not going to be breaking down my muscles and being like super crazy with fasted cardio. I'm just walking at a nice steady pace enough to be holding coffee and not have it ooze over your arm.
Round of applause to my opponent for the longest bullet point in history. Back to it from a fat loss standpoint. Like, so sure, if you're overweight or you see yourself as overweight, you might think that sacrificing that little bit of lean muscle tissue to lose weight faster and tap into your fat stores might be worth it. But the underlying factor is having more lean muscle is going to keep you lean long term, more long term than it will for that short term of just getting there. There are multiple studies to show that fasted cardio does take out some lean muscle tissue in natural athletes. Mm-hmm. So if you are an enhanced athlete, I honestly don't really see a problem with any type of fasted cardio in the morning. But if you are natural and you are really like aggressive about not losing any lean muscle mass, like she said earlier, just throw a scoop of BCAAs in the shaker cup before you go, just so you have some amino acid profiles going in your body, and it should help prevent a lot of catabolism.
Doing what's best for you and what you want to do with your goals. Say for like Nick, okay, he's trying to build muscle. He's trying to keep all the muscle that he can, whether he's like trying to lean out, bulk, whatever. That's his main focus. So
you're my main focus.
So fasted cardio isn't big for him. Will he go for a walk? Yeah, sure, but he would prefer. Will he go and take a hike? Perhaps, but he would rather have food in his system and be able to do that, which I fully support. For me, I'm not tracking, and I like to see I like to play around with like my numbers, my macros, my calories, whatever, and just it's fascinating to me to see like what I either crave or just to kind of be like intuitive with myself. And in order to do that, the best way I can do that is through fasted cardio, so then I can be better aligned well with my ghrelin stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I really don't see too much of a problem with doing fasted cardio, especially as low intensity as Lindsay does it. And I've gone with her, and I do it myself. I'm not knocking what you do. I'm just saying it's a very leisurely stroll that she just likes to do fasted. I really don't see anything wrong with that. Like I said, if you really want to preserve your muscle mass, throw a scoop of BCAAs in. I would definitely advise against training fasted, just because your intensity is not going to be there. We use food for energy, and if your intensity is not there, you're pretty much negating the effect of having fat loss in the first place because your intensity is not there in the weight room. So I definitely recommend eating before you work out, no matter what. But it's all about what works best for you. It's all about what you want to do. There is no difference in your body's fat burning abilities from doing cardio fasted or doing cardio post-workout. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen the same. So whatever you want to do, whatever holistic stuff you want to do.
Whatever you believe in, honestly. And I 100%, like, I would not train on an empty stomach. When you go and strength train, you are going in there with a purpose to build strength, muscle, whatever, or keep it. So why try to break it down with not fueling yourself efficiently? So I 100% agree with that. However, disclaimer, don't go by yourself unless you have like an audio book or something, because literally I do this just to like talk with people. So it's a good bonding experience. And it's very therapeutic. So if you want some good therapy.
I have learned to enjoy morning walks on the weekend.
Thank you.
Not bad. So
In conclusion,
there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong method to doing your cardio, fasted or not fasted. You just have to put your goals into perspective and do what's going to be best to get you where you want to be. And if you guys are really interested in intuitive eating, Lindsay has a great ebook out on it called Diet Schmiet. So you can go look it up on her website.
I'll put the link in my little
description box down below.
Yeah, that. Well,
thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you guys do for fasted cardio or not. And any of your...
Maybe what?
Any of your views on this subject. And we'd love to do some more discussion videos. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments.
Or not.
Or don't. Okay, bye.